Happy Cow Farm. Your
death was inevitable.
Oh, nice. I'm carrying the corpses again. No. No. Can I at least hit the corpse and make it fall down? I cannot. Hey, Crossbones! Did you see what this here happened with this corpse? Da-di-da-di-da. Da-di-da-di-di. Da. These cows are immortal. I just used a skill on them, but I couldn't even touch them. Sword weapons. Ah, I can buy this one. I have enough gold. But this one doesn't have any added attack or defense value. Remaster is a double-edged sword. On the one hand, there's messy features like free play, which is very bad if you cannot farm bosses. On the other, you could never get Secret 2 Gold to work and you haven't crashed at all in the remaster. What do you mean you cannot get Secret 2 Gold to work? Because if I install it at least from Steam, the game is, as far as I remember, it is running instantly. And it is working fine. But yeah, about this one, I haven't had a single crash. This one is very stable. And yesterday we played multiplayer. Nobody crashed, I didn't crash, the other player didn't crash to desktop. We didn't have any disconnections in the multiplayer. Attack value, defense value, stamina, damage, eyes. There. I could buy this one though. .36 armor. Block chance close combat. That's very good. Buy this one. Equip it and sell this one. The user interface is so much better than the previous one. I prefer this one much more. You are playing on Windows 11. I have no experience with Windows 11, I cannot say anything about that. But at least on Windows 10, the game works fine. To me. Hey Jedens, how are you doing? Ta-ta. Break me 4 yellowfoot herbs from the Kobold camp. Let me see. Save it. How do I play this one? Single player, invite player. Yeah, we don't have anyone playing. You click invite player, you get into a lobby, then you click multiplayer and you load up your character. And now, this is a multiplayer party. And actually, one way to understand that the multiplayer party is multiplayer is when you click escape and you get the menu, this menu. Things are not frozen. When you play single player and you open up this menu here by clicking escape, everything becomes frozen. Nothing moves. But now it is multiplayer, so Jedens, in some ways this is better, in other ways it is worse. Overall, the game is good, overall, but, you know, nothing is perfect. It has its own problems. And one of the worst problems of this version is that we cannot apply the camera rotation to any hotkeys, we cannot change it. It is locked in with the mouse wheel. You will have to hold down the mouse wheel and move the mouse button, move the mouse to if you want to rotate the camera. And this is very hard to do while you want to fight someone, you know, clicking the right or left mouse buttons and at the same time to rotate the camera. To me, this is very bad. It doesn't make sense, first of all. Hello, Alex Kolbar. You bought the game, you are happy. Many people are not happy. Do I feel the missing features? I don't feel the missing features, except from a couple of features, such as in the original game you can change the camera rotation and you can put it on WASD, for example, as I had it back in the old one. I was using A, D buttons, hotkeys, to rotate the camera left or right, to do this thing. And I was clicking my left mouse button like this, and I was rotating the camera by clicking, but I cannot do that now. All I can do now is if I would even not attacking, but even if I wanted just to move, and while I'm moving, to rotate the camera, I will have to hold down the left mouse button to move, and I will have to hold down the middle mouse button and do this thing at the same time. That is very bad. You can do nothing to rotate the camera with the left hand. Or the other way is to play WASD. I'm moving around with WASD now. And if you go to rotate the camera now, you have to move the mouse like this. Without... wait. Why is the... Ah, no. Yeah, you hold it down with the middle mouse button and you move the mouse. You don't have to click the left mouse button. You hold only the middle mouse button. And you move the mouse around while you are using WASD. But here is the thing. Who cares about moving this character with WASD? Some people do. To those people, this system would be good. But to many of us who are PC players and action RPG gamers, and also original Secret Games gamers, we have been used, you know, we are not really used to be playing with WASD and stuff like that. I don't know why they made these changes. It doesn't make sense to me. It is very bad. Gaming needs walls, too many legacy in the lobbies. What do you mean, legacy in the lobbies? You ended up refunding the remaster after going back and playing the original. Well... But visually, at least this game looks better than the original, at least to me personally. And especially this user interface is much better than the original. It was too big of a downgrade. You don't want to support the devs using AI assets. AI assets? What do you mean? WASD is an abomination in action RPG. You know, WASD existed in some much older action RPGs, but on a very few ones. As far as I recall, I live streamed that action RPG once many years ago during my action RPG Sundays live streams. I'm trying to recall the title of that game. I cannot though. And also I think another game that had WASD mechanics was the Dawn of Magic. In my opinion, WASD would be okay if it was optional. No LAN, no server browser. Yes, this is also bad. No server browser. No boss respawning. This is super bad for an action RPG. Coded cut. What coded? Because also the original game has coded cut. New UI that apparently people don't like. I like it though. Targeting issues is a problem, yes. It feels worse in every way. The icons for gear were generated using an AI tool. Yeah, how do you know that? Is this... look, I don't know. Maybe this is true, maybe it is not. That doesn't really hurt me personally. Hellgate used WASD. Hellgate uses WASD because Hellgate is also a first-person shooter game. How can you play a first-person shooter action RPG without WASD? I mean, with the left mouse button you will have to attack your enemy, right mouse button attack your enemy or to do something like that. How are you going to move? You need WASD. Hellgate is not this type of game, action RPG, Diablo-like, point click. I think that maybe sometimes some developers forget that all these types of games, the top-down isometric as they call them, whatever, they come from Diablo. And Diablo is a point click and move and things like this game. So they should always respect those mechanics, in my opinion. And although this game now works with mouse pointed click and move and things like this, but because it also has this camera rotation feature, which is very important for this open world game, it feels a little bit clunky with moving around with the mouse button, and then you have to click and hold down middle mouse button and rotate the camera this way. And the only solution to this problem to be to use WASD, as I'm doing right now, which I'm not going to do, and use then the middle mouse button to... It's evident to your eyes. They need to give that AI tool to you. Psyche, you can use other free AI to create some graphics.
I didn't even feel that.
Poor yellow feet. Why is it poor? I don't understand. Bosses don't respawn. Yeah, this is what people say. I'm not an expert in this game, so I don't really know how the free play of this game... Oh. Whoa, 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 the physics are very funny. How the free play works in this game. Go that way.
I'm nothing more than an extra. Give me more, you meathead.
2 of 4. Okay. OpenAI. Great job. Did you try to install Lodon 2038 to see if it works? Maybe I will do that. Maybe I will install it again to give it one more try. To see how much latency there will be. Just in case we can play and enjoy that game a little bit. You've tried, well, it's hard finding whether I can generate your game assets you can use by resolution data style. So I guess you want the art style to be very, very similar to that of Titan Quest, right? Which of course would make sense. Yeah, I don't know how easy that will be to find such an AI that can do that for you. Ah, I need to go there. Hey, wait, where is the pin? Zoom, toggle, selected element. What? Have they removed also the pin from the maps? Why do I remember that in the original we have a pin and we can put it on the map? Do I remember right? Great job. Can we put a pin on the map in the original and follow the pin, something like that? Hello, Shiva. How are you today? Most areas already you've made look like the thumbnails. What style I mean? Yes. I remember right, you can in secret one at least. I think that we can put a pin also in secret too. If I'm not mistaken. I'm okay, Siva. You're doing very fine. That's very good.
Mission fulfilled.
Selioth's Tower. Take a look at the shadows. Awesome shadows. You don't remember being able to pin areas in this game? Maybe, but I don't know. I think that there was a way to put pins on the map. Maybe it was secret one, I don't know, but I remember we had such a feature. The thing you haven't got used to it yet is the AA buttons. When you are in cave, you have enough the option to follow the camera. Yeah, Kyo-san. This is what I was talking about 5 minutes ago. One of the biggest problems in this game. That the camera rotation is locked to the middle mouse button. sort it. $21, $29, $21, $29. 4. Spell intensity. I don't really know what that means. Buy this one. Put it there. Sell this one. Vitality. Divine Devotion. Damage, poison, dual wield, but I'm not dual wielding, so sell this one, it is useless. Hafted weapons, I'm using a sword. Attack value 4, yes. Dual wield, light range, this is a pendant. Pendant from the ashes. You can change that a bit, but it's not working so well with the option you mentioned. On caves and close spaces mostly. Yeah, it is not good though. You're gonna go see about 2038. If you go take a look, Grey Jump, and let me know. Experience per kill. Wow. Very nice. Bedded. Dexterity. Combat arts. What do we have? I can activate this one. We have Death Warrior, Ruinous Slot. Charges directly towards his target. The charge increases as go around of values. Should I put it there? Let's put it there. Killing spree. Launches himself into a state of battle frenzy. Cooldown 60 seconds, regeneration time 3.1. Duration 20 seconds, rage. Reflective aura. Skeletal fortification. Summons a stationary skeletal tower that will automatically fire arrows at opponents within its range. Conjures a spectral head to strike the target opponent. Resurrects the source of the fallen. I don't care about that. The shadow will cast. Aha! How can I? Okay. Oh. Let's go. Let's see what this team of dead people can do now. The best gods, I don't know. I haven't played this game very much to know what skills and which gods are the best and whatnot. Oh, this is awesome. This looks awesome. The light here, the darkness behind. I should go there. How can I go there? I just used the shield charge skill. It felt very bad. Nothing like Titan Quest. In this case, I have to go back and go the other way. Bronze. I think I started this character on silver. Is this bronze difficulty? Wait. Gameplay. It says nothing about difficulty there. Character statistics, stamina, defense value. Do we have other statistics? World map, combat. No. I don't know. I can't see anything about the difficulty. Hello, Sakata. What's up? Yeah, now in the caves, for example, this is going to be very annoying with the camera.
Rabid beast.
Destroy the trap.
This is what I call fighting. How do you like the taste of your own blood?
The blood, the guts, and the thunder guts. Hello, Nevermimos. Can you say your first impression of the remaster compared to original? I've been doing this thing since yesterday. My first impression is, I would say 50-50. I'm happy for a couple of things of the remaster, I'm not happy for other things. And actually I made a video with my honest opinion, which video will go up tomorrow morning.
Don't do that again.
But anyways, it is, the remaster is good. there are objectively bad things, objectively, not subjectively, and there are subjectively good things. Also, there are objectively good things as well. For example, you cannot play multiplayer as far as I know in the classic version anymore, because that one, the multiplayer, the classic version was based on servers that do not exist for many years now. So this remaster brought back multiplayer. This is very good, but the bad thing is that we don't have a lobby or something, a user interface for that with servers for the multiplayer. It is only through invitation. You have to go to here, invite player, and from your friends list to invite a player that is in the game the moment you play. So objectively it is good that the multiplayer is back, but again objectively it is bad, not very bad, but it is bad that we don't have a user interface for a multiplayer and you have to rely only on your friends list. There are many things. People say there is no free play mode in this one. I have never played free play mode in this game before because I haven't played this game. You know, I have played this game throughout the years very casually, so I don't really know anything in depth about this game. And also I've never cared to know the game very well as I did with Titan Quest. And what an amazing game Titan Quest is. I'm talking about the first one, of course. Because the second one is not finished yet. Even after we have played that game for so many years, so many hours, and we have discovered and learned so many in-depth mechanics and things, it still has more things for us to discover. We don't know everything. And what am I doing in this place now? I need to go there. You are playing on Steam Deck, also nice. Yeah, okay. This game, it is very stable, very smooth, it is running perfectly fine. And even yesterday, when we were playing multiplayer, there was no crashes, no nothing. That's a very good thing. The classic game works fine, but it also crashes to desktop. And because I have live streamed the classic Secret 2 before, we saw on the live streams that sometimes I crashed.
I used to protect or wipe out villages, depending on my orders.
You can play LAN original via software, Sofia. Via software, yeah, okay, that is a different story, and I think Psyche that most people wouldn't even know how to do that, or wouldn't even know that that one exists. And that is not the best way for an official game to operate. So in my opinion, it is much better to have actually multiplayer working from within the game without having to rely to third-party software that it is not even popular to many people that don't play games that much. It feels like a single-player MMO. Yeah, it is so huge with so much content that it feels like MMO.
I have completed my task.
You see the selected difficulty character selection screen. Oh, I'm stuck. Yes, but can we sit somewhere here? Or do I have to exit to the character selection? Let's exit because... Save and exit. Single player. Orange. Ah! It is silver! Bronze 160, silver 100. It was silver. The C video. TQ is like the C, we can only say yes, this is true. I wonder if Titan Quest 2 in the future will be like Titan Quest 1, if it will be like a C, where we can see only a small part of the possibilities. I would say that the probability of this thing happening is very high, but you never know, so we will have to... Why is this missing patrol? Do I have Secret 2 Gold, the original, installed? Now I'm very curious. Can we put a pin on this map? Can you guys check it out somehow and let me know? I'm talking about the original game, not the remaster. Why do I think that in the original Secret 2 Gold we can put a pin on the map? Books, cows and virgins. This is a title of a side quest. Go to the menu, logbook, and go to the third tab. Logbook. Ah, character class, Resurrections 1, yes. Level, difficulty silver, it is here. Okay. We also have achievements. Why can't I move? Why do I remember? I have to follow this road. You would like to see the health as an orb, or just like Titan Quest 1, that would be an upgrade. Hello, good Masuis. Think it was like a pyramid, many mysteries are waiting within, even after thousands of years we would know nothing. Maybe. I'm really curious about the next mastery for Titan Quest 2. I'm wondering whether or not this mastery update will come in next month. First of all, and second, what kind of mastery would that be? That was shield charge.
you have to offer?
Yes, it looks like it. Oh, that's the wrong path. Let's go back again. Hello, Firapan. What do you think about Titan Quest 2's development progress? Is it moving in a decent pace? Look, so long as they manage to release the full game by the end of 2026, because this is what they have said officially, that they want to try to release it by the end of 2026, I think it is growing in a good pace, but how good, nobody knows. How am I going there now? Come on. I cannot zoom out on the minimap. This one looks like there is no trees whatever. But I cannot go there because there are trees. I don't know, is this a bug of the original game as well? Yeah, the Sacred Games have always had clunky battle. These games were not good for the battle, they were good for the open world, the many quests, the atmosphere, the humor. But when it comes to combat, Titan Quest back then, because they belong to the same era, Titan Quest released in 2006, this one released in 2008. Immortal Throne expansion of Titan Quest released in 2007. I think the expansion of this one released in 2009 or 2010. And Titan Quest had much better combat than this one. There is no comparison. Nice footsteps sound though. You believe it will be a combination of necromancy and spirit mastery. Spirit affixes, effects and skills are present. The next mastery. Who knows?
You look at that. Resistance.
But okay, we have 4 masteries currently in Titan Quest 2. What I would like to see actually is, first of all, we don't know what the 5th mastery is going to be. But let's say that the 5th mastery is not going to be what I'm going to tell you based on my ideas, based on my wishes, what I would like to see. So, one mastery I would like to see coming would be a combination of Spirit Mastery with Dream Mastery from Titan Quest 1. Let's say that this would be the 6th mastery, hypothetically. Then the 7th mastery, I would like it to be Nature Mastery coming back, with even more pets and, you know, heavy pet mastery. And the 8th mastery, I would like it to be Defense, to have, you know, many skills with shield attacks and things like this. I would be okay if instead of getting a mastery, a defense mastery with skills that use the shield as a weapon, to get some core skills that use the shield as a weapon, so that we have an open mastery for something else, another theme. But I definitely got to see my shield attacks coming back somehow. Okay, can I follow this path? Is this the path to victory? You can play both. T-Spike, thanks for becoming an honorable supporter, a membership on YouTube. Thank you for the support. Welcome. So this is the great thing, guys. If you have it, if you don't have in your collection, in your Steam library at least, Secret 2 Gold, the moment you buy the remaster, you get both the remaster and the Secret 2 Gold forever in your library. And this way you can use Secret 2 Gold with mods from the community patches and whatnot, and you can enjoy a very awesome game with lots of fixes and cat-coded from the original developers of the original game. Warrior Mastery contains great skill of Haddock Marksman, also many defense boosts. Yeah, look, the defense mastery would provide mostly skills that have to do with the shield, at least based on the Titan Quest 1 theme. So maybe I wouldn't mind having, you know, new core skills that do a new core skill anyways, but I think only one would be. It wouldn't be enough. Because, for example, in Titan Quest 1, we have the defense mastery and we have at least 2 active skills that use the shield to attack with, like the shield charge and the better. And then we have a couple of, 3 passive skills that use the shield as a weapon. Pulverize and the other 2 that I cannot recall the names right now. I can recall Pulverize though, because that's my favorite skill of the passive ones of the skill attacks with the shield. But yeah, so I wouldn't say no to get 1 or 2 core skills for shield attacks and then get a mastery that would be totally new maybe. Or another mastery from Titan Quest 1 coming back.
Time to die.
Time to die. Ah, there is something here. Oh. I have 1 point which Google dexterity. Speed lore, attack, defense value, run speed. Let's go with this one. Eight, 4. Ironclad axe. For many years, we tried to reinstall Secret didn't work, bought on Steam, Windows 10 Pro, you now found it pirated, you downloaded it, trying it, you hope it works. Yeah, I know, I have heard from many people that they have issues with the game running on Steam. But I guess I have been lucky, because in my case it is running fine. I don't need to install. For example, the last time I installed Secret 2 on this PC, it worked instantly. I didn't need to do anything else.
How do you like the taste of that?
In Titan Quest 1, we have 11 masters, not 12. 11 masters including all DLCs. Hello Cocoax, welcome to the stream. What Secret 2 got remastered? The Secret 2 with the expansion Iced Blood. We could say Secret 2 Gold got remastered, because this remaster includes also the expansion. And also the developers are saying that it includes also some fixes that come from community patches. Now, exactly what fixes and what patches, I have no idea. I don't think that they have listed every single patch or every single fix that comes from the community patches.
Importance to me.
My Windows is Windows 10 64-bit Home Edition.
I have completed my task.
He has completed his task. Maybe this is a bug and these things are here still, or maybe not, I don't know. So, I would go up there. Click this one. And go this way. Hey. Temple of the Gods. Which gods though?
How do you like the taste of your own blood? This will strengthen me for battle.
Yeah, but I have to take this little girl somewhere. Where? Fallen heroes. Maybe there. I have no idea. I will have to check out my logbook. Beach. The Beach Boar.
Yes.
I forgot to summon my skeletons. You use Windows 11 free version. If you have installed Windows 10, you can upgrade for free to Windows 11. And you can install Windows 10 free version official from Microsoft themselves, not a pirated one. Nowadays you don't need to get any legal copy of Windows 10. You go to a website of Microsoft and you download the official Windows 10 from there and you install it. And you can buy a CD key of Windows 10 if you go to do that. And if you use it on that free version of Windows 10, you will unlock a couple of features that I don't even remember which ones. Maybe those are advanced features and I think that most people wouldn't even care about those ones. Personally, I don't know which features because I don't care. And I don't care because it is not really something that affects me personally. Nice. This skill is very powerful. The skeletons. The dead undead skeletons. You have 10 Pro free version from Microsoft? No key. Yeah. And maybe the Pro version, or maybe the game has some issue. The original game has some issues with the Pro version. I don't know. But at least with the home one, I installed Secret 2 Gold Original and I can play the game without problems. Ow. I wanted to kill the deer. Maybe it is the Widows, who knows. Oh, Celestial Dome. I cannot go there. What does it say? Cobalt humanoid monster. I need to go there to the left. And I will have to go this way. My minions are killing enemies and I'm gaining the XP. They do not XP. They don't level up. Oh, nice. You see, I was having issues targeting the enemy there.
Quest completed.
Quest completed. Choo. And of course I used my skill that didn't hit the enemy. Of course. Nice, now I can feel my build growing strong. Choop, you are dead meat. I have to go back now. Logbook. Fallen heroes. What is this? Quest 11. Why 11? Why 1? Playing with bear. Self to get lost her teddy while playing in cave. Where's for me there? I have to go to the cave. The cave would be somewhere around. I have no clue. Tutorial relics. The cobalt chieftain. That is too far away. It's early access. Nope. This is fully released.
It is done. I can't pack this anywhere. I can't pack this anywhere.
Wow.
This is too much.
Okay. Τουλάχιστον, at least this is very responsive. I don't know if you can do this in the original game. Maybe we should give it a try.
I have reached my maximum transport capacity.
Come on, it's a tiny little creature. Kill it. You have such a long sword. Where?
Another useless object.
Mounts. So you have 2 slots for 2 mounts. Why 2 mount slots? Six, 4. This is wait. It is not 2-headed. This looks like a 2-headed sword to me. No! Oh, it is not 2-headed. Attack value, defense value, attack value 10. Oh, nice. Hoop, selling price plus 29.8%. Tactics lore, sell it and equip the hoop. This one. Okay. Let's go to what is this? Tutorial relics. This I don't know. Fallen heroes. Tutorial rune master. Let's go back there. When people say icons, did gear not have any art before or did they change it? Of course gear had art. But the problem with the first game is that the user interface is very little, very tiny. And also the gear is very tiny. And if for example you wanted to take those icons and just make them larger, then those graphics would look very bad. Very blurry, very bad without details. So I guess that for this remaster they had to recreate from scratch the graphics, because they also look very different, these icons, to the ones from the original. Or to use AI. I don't know if they have used AI, but I know that I prefer this one much more than the original. Because the original is very small. The gloves you posted, they have different amount of figures on each head. If this is true, then 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is 1, 2, it is totally different to this one. Maybe it is AI, maybe it is not. I really cannot tell. Maybe it is just the design to make it look... I have no idea.
Mission fulfilled. This has to be a very special item.
Ah, this one is not a seller. Okay. Vitality Constitution. Trophy locked. Roast Joyed trophy. But I guess we will have to get used to AI created stuff from here on. I was watching a video of a new software anyways, which is voices. They took voices from real singers and they put them in that software, and now that one works as AI. And for example, I can sing something, record it, and then use that software to replace my voice with the voice of one of those singers. And it has also settings so that you can change a little bit the voice and things like this. Or the how the singer sings what you have sung in your recording. But at least those are real singers. It is not synthetic, created by AI. You've heard many songs with artists as AI covers, including SpongeBob. You spurn AI music. Well, I also don't, especially, okay, there is picture, images, photographs that come from with AI tools anyways. There is other stuff that comes from AI, but especially when it comes to music, I'm very, 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 very concerned about that, and I'm very strict, and I really don't like it. Using an AI tool to make music is you are not making music. You are just pressing buttons on the screen for the AI to make music for you. So it says I have to go this way. Hello, Bakongo. People is talking too much in Steam Discord. Does it look objective analysis? You want to have through user experience for someone. Look, I have played this game throughout the years, the original one, but I'm not an expert to this game. I have been very, very casually playing this game. But stuff that I have seen people saying on forums is correct. It is not like they are going out there and saying stupid stuff that doesn't exist. The remaster is good, it is a fun game to play, but it has its own problems. And I don't know, I would say that if somebody... Let's say that one person now wants to play an action RPG game very much, that is open world, it is huge, it has a ton of coded, and they don't mind if the game is older. It is not a new game that came out yesterday. And they have never played Sacred games before. I would say go for it, get the remaster. This game is very good still, despite its problems. Because not only will you get a very good game like this one, flawed though, there are flaws. But even more importantly, what you will get by buying the remaster is also a free copy of Secret 2 Gold. And in case you play this one and you go to try out the original game, you can do it, because now with Secret 2 Gold free copy, you have that game in your Steam library as well. And if you see that you like the original more, you can play the original and you can leave this one behind. And in case you like the original more and you go to play that one, then I would advise you to go actually download the community patch or a couple of other mods that improve the original game very much, and now you have a super awesome Sacred experience. So, but if you are a player that has played this game before multiple times, you have played the game not casually as I have, because it doesn't matter. Even if you have, let's suppose that you have spent 5,000 hours playing a single game, okay, 5,000 hours. I'm not talking about a game like Half-Life, which is you know, a single player pure FPS game and all you do is go around linear maps and shoot down enemies. Okay, those games don't have really depth in mechanics, replayability and stuff. I'm talking about action RPGs. So, even if you spent 5,000 hours playing an action RPG, this doesn't mean that you are an expert. You become an expert only if by playing the game you actually delve deep into the mechanics, study the mechanics, do stuff around the mechanics, not just making 1-2 classes and running around and picking up items. This is the way I play this game. It is very casual. It is casual. I know almost nothing about Secret 2. But if you are an expert to Secret 2 in general, I think that the remaster maybe will not be very good for you, and you will have to go around, ask for information from people to see what is happening exactly, what this version has to offer, what it removes from the game, what new things it provides to you, everything, to make up your mind. Tutorial relics, let's get inside. Where is my coffee?
How do you like the taste of your own blood?
Unlock! I'm trying to unlock the gate, I can't unlock it. What the hell? Do I need to... I don't know, maybe I need to get an item, quest item. Despite the issues, it was still secret what you did have fun playing it. It is a fun game. It will always, this remaster will always be fun to play. But the flaws are there, the problems are there. You played Secret 2 with CM patch for years. Bakongo, then maybe, I don't know, maybe you will like the game. I think that you should, if you really want to play a remastered version of Secret 2, then what you can do is buy the game, play less than 2 hours, and if you see that you don't like it, refund the game, because you can refund games on Steam. You can play it as a demo for 2 hours and then refund it. If you really want to play a remastered version of Secret 2. If you don't really care about, if you're not that much into this game anymore, then why would you get it? Tutorial blacksmith, fallen heroes, unexpected news. Okay. This one. Unexpected news. I have to go there and there and tutorial relic. Okay, I haven't been there. Even if someone has 1,000 hours into Titan Quest, they can still be a noob. Yes, Psyche. Imagine that, for example, I buy Titan Quest today. I bought the game 2 hours ago. I installed the game, and now you are seeing. This is what I'm playing right now. I'm playing Titan Quest. And what I do is I make a new character, of course, so you cannot play if you don't make a character. And I start playing a Conqueror class. And all I do for the next 3,000 hours is running around playing the game. I have finished the game in normal difficulty. I've been to the epic difficulty, I finished the game, and all I do is running around trying to pick up all items, sell all items, make as much gold as possible, and level up my character to maximum level without getting into legendary difficulty. And never studying actually the mechanics and everything. I'm just using some skills and all these things. And I do stuff more casually. And that takes me 3,000 hours. Have I become an expert to this game? What do you think? Or let's take it. Let's see it another way. I have bought the game. Right now you see me playing Titan Quest 1 for the first time ever. I bought the game today, and for the next 3,000 hours, I'm playing a single class. I'm studying the mechanics of the class, and I'm becoming expert to that class. Now I'm an expert. I know everything about the, let's say, Conqueror class. Do you think that after 3,000 hours, that now truly I'm an expert to playing Conqueror class, I'm an expert to Titan Quest? I would say definitely not. I'm an expert to that specific class. How can you be an expert to a game when all you know very well is just a tiny portion of the game? How can you be an expert to Titan Quest, for example, when all you know is the skills of that specific class that you have used multiple times and the items that you have used on that class. And nothing else. Maybe you will buy there. You see people with thousands of hours of Steam say the most insane things about the queue. It's not a correlation. It is not, yeah. I was there. By the way, on tomorrow's live stream, because it is my birthday tomorrow, the only game I can live stream is Titan Quest 1. And tomorrow on the live stream I will create a new build which I call the birthday build. And I have a very specific idea for a build. It is one of my favorite classes. I'm not going to tell you which one. And it is an interesting build idea. We will see what happens though. I don't know if I have in my collection the best items for that specific build idea, but I should have at least some good items. Da 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 da. Now this bear will follow me. Is this a baby bear? This is a rock. Stone on the rock. Tutorial relics. Okay, and if I go there, what will happen? So... Oh, is it here, sweetie? That's so nice that you brought that bear for me to play with.
It is done.
Done, Kara, done. Okay, now I can move on to that area. Maybe I should go buy a horse or something.
I'll kill you by the hundreds, you miserable.
I can go this way or that way. Let's go this way. You have over 30k hours on TQ1, sometimes you loot items you never found before. Yeah, this happens. I have over 10,000 hours Titan question and I still find items that I've never looted before. This is the great thing about this system that Diablo actually created. Or at least Diablo made very well known. It made this system with the basic items and the affixes very popular. I don't know if before 1996 there was another game that had such a system, and Diablo 1 copied that system from another game, but personally, and I think many people know this system coming from Diablo. You have 300 hours, so you don't know build you take you, but you are definitely a noob when it comes to melee builds. Well, if you haven't played something before, why would you be an expert to that thing? That is normal, it is nothing to be ashamed about. This is a payder, an AI payder.
Quest completed.
Quest completed. Complete the quest. I don't know why, but the moment I saw this these two persons sitting behind the bar, it reminded me of Morrowind. Will we ever get a remaster or a remake of Morrowind? Would you like guys to get a remaster on Morrowind? Or yeah, Oblivion received a remaster. Yes, Morrowind. Six four Dragon Maids. Weapons. My weapon is very good. Attack value 10, defense value 10. Mine deals more damage. Maybe I should replace my shield. Light rage. 21, 20 defense value, strength, grim resilience. Grim resilience is a skill of a combat art of gladiator or shadow warrior. Gladiator is the melee class of Secret One. Maybe I should stream some Secret One as well. What do you think, guys? Although that game doesn't have a remaster, it is very old. Selling price plus 55.5%. You equip this shield only when you are about to sell items and then you remove it. It is a great idea. Take the shield, put it on this one, and while you are selling items you equip it here. And here you have your main weapons. It's shield. The tortured soul. Nobody cares for a tortured soul. My soul is mine. You are looking forward to the remaster of Dungeon Siege 2? Yeah, both Dungeon Siege games, the first ones. I think especially the first one could use a remaster, but also Dungeon Siege 2 because both games have some issues, I think, running on modern machines. But yeah, those games are very good for what they are. Secret One with NL mode. What is NL mode? Secret One kicks ass. Yeah! Secret One is my favorite secret game. It is being quarantined on Nexus and the Z drive is unable to download the full zip. I have no clue what the NL mode is though.
those who try to stand in my way.
In your way.
I'll kill you by the hundreds, you miserable gnomes.
Yau. Yau Hasu. Ah, new life mod with quality of life at high resolutions. Ah. It fixes UI scale, the pure HD mod doesn't scale well with your desktop resolution. Aha. Da 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 da. Body body game. A zombie. Gaga gaga. Now the zombie is following my ass. Fallen heroes up there, I have to go all the way there. With unexpected news. Okay, let's take the bridge. Get secret one working, eh? Let me know if you manage to do that, and if it works, and if it looks good and plays good, let me know. Maybe I would live stream some Secret One as well. Secret Reborn... I think I have tried Secret Reborn. Hey Havacek, what's up? You have to fight, Tin, for your life. Dead meat. How do I go there? I have to go the way like this. You can't farm boss secret to remaster, is it true only once? I don't know if it is true. Because I haven't played this game that much and I haven't even fought a single boss so far. So I cannot really say, I don't know. They disabled LAN games. Yeah, that's true. I'm exploring stuff. I'm losing FPS now, I don't know why. I lost about 15 FPS there. How do I go? Ah, I have to go follow this path to get down there. To farm bosses, you must host game online and do your things. This is how it worked on the original game as well. If you played single player, you couldn't farm bosses. Aha, I don't think I have been in this one. But I cannot unlock it. Mine key received. Ah! Now I can go in that mine. Again, this mine reminded me of Morrowind. You thought there would be no life today? Why, Tenoski? How are you, Tenoski, today? On Classic Secret that doesn't respawn, you don't know Remaster. Look, if they don't respawn in single player, they don't respawn in the remastered version, this means they didn't remove anything. It is normal, as in the classic version. Unless in the remastered version they do not respawn in the multiplayer. And in the classic one they do respawn in multiplayer. Then they have removed the bosses respawning in multiplayer. The hitboxes are a little bit fucked up here. It is very hard to target those flying enemies. Because you saw the tomorrow's one announcement. Ah. Yeah. Tomorrow I will make a new build in Titan Quest 1. I have a very specific idea. I think I've never made this build before. I have played that class multiple times, but not that specific build. So I think. I'm not sure. But it's going to be very interesting to see if the build ends up becoming good or bad or whatever. It depends on the items I have in my current collection in the Titan Quest vault. On how good the build will be, because if I don't have good items for that build, Let's go to the left. Oh, the work has been intense recently. I'm okay, Tarnowski. Wild boy.
I'm getting closer to the goal of my mission.
Yeah.
Object.
I'm running around and I'm picking up the item, but the item is never truly picked up. I'm farting swords. While running around, I'm farting swords. Who could believe it? I'm the one who farts swords. I'm Chuck Norris now. Volos. As far as I remember, I have passed outside of Volos, but no, not really. But it is in my plans in the future to visit many cities of Greece, and Volos could probably be one of the cities. Why specifically Volos, Tarnowski? Are you considering going there on vacations?
This is what I call fighting. It is done.
They are after him. Boom. What is this? A spear. Now I'm farting spears.
I can't pack this anywhere.
Ta-ding. Oh, this is a yellow weapon. Wait. Grips of iron. Scrap. Scrapola. Scrapol. Oh. Dual wield. Nope. Staff polar. Staff daggerfall. Basic battle sword. That's useless. Ancient steel war axe of aggression. Two-handed. Nice damage. So that was after all a two-handed weapon. Here we have a shield. Defense value 7. 25-36, 27-36, 7-6. I don't even know where I need to go for completing. Let me see on the map. Days gone by. I should go there before I die. Too many enemies. You got 3038 installed. Okay, now I guess you are going to try it to see if it works and how it works.
Thanks for giving blood.
And also check out the latency. See if it feels okay to you to play the game, because it is based on private servers that are in the USA, I think. An event for pathologists. Next main Volos, you go to visit guests for the analysis events covering your favorite topics, pathology. Ah! This is a great reason to go to Volos then. Seems like it works well. If this might be your content just to have it all at once. Have it all, do you mean have all the content of Hellgate London? So I will also try to install Hellgate London, London 2038 anyways. And I will give it one more try to see if it feels better nowadays to play. Because I find it really annoying when I attack an enemy, for example, and my hit registers after half a second. Uh, okay, how can I get there? If I go... I can go this way. Oh, I'm drowning! No, wait, what? Is this? Have I just discovered... Oh, what was that? Ah, it was this one. Can I go there? Yes! For the first time ever in this game, I'm swimming. I will become a swimmer hero now. Although this is not really actually swimming, it is traversing the bottom of a river. You can help me install it alongside the single player version. So, I don't even remember what the balance changes there are in that one. But what I truly disliked is the latency. And the delay. If you can recall any of the balance changes, let me know and I will tell you. But I really don't remember. But even though, just to try a little bit playing multiplayer, that one, I would give it a try, even if I didn't like the balance changes. To see how it feels to play multiplayer anyways. The only time I played multiplayer in Hellgate London ever was I played only once, and it was in the Hellgate Global version, which was multiplayer online only. I played only once, and that was in that version. And it was nice, but I don't remember many things. No European servers maybe. No latency for you, but that could be because you are US based. Get a VPN. Yeah, I'm not going to pay a VPN just for playing that one. There's other people online right now, you see the other new characters running around. Really? But yeah, you are US based, this is why you don't have latency. I need to get down there again. Okay, can I go through the river? No, let me go. There is a boat there. Ha! Okay, where you see a boat, you can go through the river. VPN, what law you are still in Greece? Yeah, whatever it does, I'm not going to pay for a VPN now for just to play a game.
Quest completed.
One more follower, 1, 2, 3. The zombie is still with me.
Creatures. Does that hurt?
Da 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 da. I think I can buy a horse from that place. Can I jump over the fence? No. Okay, then I guess I will have to follow the road and... Who is that lady? Where is she going? Kobold Hunter Miriam. Slay 5 Kobold Shamans. Fetch quests for the win. Accompany me on my journey to the otherworld. Marianne. My lover is dead and yet I hear him crying out for help at night. A learned gentleman told me that it is possible to bring him back from the dead. I beg you, accompany me to the underworld, asked Hades. If you have nice boobs, he will get you there himself. Don't worry. You will also be alive forever in Hades. Ah, nice bow. Okay, Dragon Maids, Shells, Alchemy. Damage poison. Attack value, defense value. Alchem. This is a nunchaku? No. Ninja star.
I must have been playing hooky when my comrades were being trained to use that equipment.
Yellow Boot, Shadow Warrior, level 6, level... 20, 14, 31, 49 combat reflexes. I don't know what that means. 32. How many? I have 77 health potions. And this is silver difficulty. FPS just dropped down to 61.58. Wow. Is this because I'm streaming or is this because the game is not well optimized in some places? I don't know. Purchase 34,115 to purchase a horse, and I have 34,544. This one is 24,747. 30,000, 11,000, 12,000, 20,000, 24. There are plenty of horses here to buy. 15,000. How many horses are there? Wow. I will buy the cheapest horse because I guess that the cheapest horse will not require as much food to stay alive and kicking. So when you are riding the horse, your skeleton minions cannot follow you. They go away. Now I will be riding my horse and all my followers, all these NPCs. Oh, you cannot see them. These NPCs here. I have 4 NPCs following me. These are the NPCs.
That was a good hit. This is what I call fighting.
Nice. How do I get off the horse? G. F, G. No, G is this one. Kobolds summon. Okay. I guess I will have to take a look at VB, Ni, Me. Me is the map, C, X, Z. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at map. I. Horse. Ah, mouse. You can have 2 different modes, I guess. Anyways, I will have to take a look at the... Ah! X is the merchant. It is the stars. I forgot about that one. The only problem would be a sad situation you place by that time you could have hardcore financial cash and the costly trip wouldn't be applicable. I hope Ternoski everything will be good for you. Your PC is not good enough to stream this game, it's 2025 release. Yeah, probably. You feel like you have to do it no matter what. If you can do it and you really want to do it, do it. If you can and you really want to do it. You live only once, remember. Bargaining. 1, 2. So you have 2 sets of these socketables. You can have Divine Devotion, Enhanced Perception, and Bargain. I still don't know where we can put the magic pearls. Anyways. So, I guess, guys, this will be it for tonight. It's USA. But tomorrow morning we have a video coming up, and tomorrow evening I will live stream Titan Quest, and I will create my birthday build tomorrow on the live stream in Titan Quest. A birthday build. That build will be very fun to play. Thank you to Jedens. Thanks guys for stopping by the stream again. I guess I will see you tomorrow. Pick up this item. Tomorrow with Titan Quest. So, have a good one. I'm out of here. I'm going to get something to eat and become even more fat. Save game. Reset player position. This reminds me of Titan Quest.